Hello, I'm Trina. I work here at the Genealogical Society of Victoria, and this is a video about how to use our catalogue. If you're a first-time user, or maybe you've used our catalogue many times, but maybe you found it confusing, we're going to be doing a series of videos that will hopefully help you navigate our collection.
Okay, we are now on the Genealogical Society of Victoria's homepage. So all you have to do is type in gsv.org.au. To get to our collections, go to the tab, Our Collections, select Search Our Collections. So here we have a listing of the 3 databases that are available to non-members. If you're a member at the GSV, you can log in and you have more options. So let's have a little look to see what we've got down here. We've got our library catalogue, which lists our holdings at the GSV, and it tells you if things are at the GSV or indexed, and we have articles, which are articles in journals, books, and webcasts, and lots more. We also have our genealogical index of names, which we refer to as our Gen Index. And it's an index of names, mostly Australian, really focusing on the records that we have in our library. We have milestones, which includes birth, deaths, and baptisms, which consists of church records. It also consists of burial records and also transcripts of burials as well. So let's now go and have a look in our library catalogue. Just click on search. Here we have the options where you can search. Got a topic. Basically, a topic search is through any words in any of the documents in our collection. The creator of person is the person who wrote a publication or created a database or created a webcast and that type of thing. Title is the title of the publication or the title of the webcast and so forth. And here is the subjects, particular subjects. We're using library subjects, so sometimes library subjects can be a little bit general, but sometimes it's good to give you an idea of other books that are on a particular topic. Here is the format. So this tells you whether you're looking for a book. You might want to look at a webcast, a recording, a journal title. You might want to look at an article in a journal. And we've also got some databases that are available in our collection as well. And we've also got a lot of things that are only available to look at the GSV. And the library location again tells you where to find this digital location, whether it's at the GSV, whether it's in the Gen collection or in the Milestone collections. We have quite a number of options to search. I always like to start with topics, so let's type in a topic. And I'm researching the hair family, so let's type in just hair and then click on the search. So we have 43 items that are coming up of records with hair in them. So if we look on the right-hand side, we'll be able to refine the results. It's quite interesting here because we've got the name hair family and hairs, and we've got hairs. So luckily we've got 3 different versions of the hair name. So we can look at all those. And we can also see other names, and often those other names are names in books that are related to the hair family. So if you see 2 names there that are related to your hair name, it's probably a good idea to keep searching. So let's tick the first topic. Let's just look at hair families, perhaps. Okay, so here we've got our 24 matches. The first one, it says from hair to hair, from home to Windsor. So maybe we'll skip that one and let's go and have a look at the next one. We've got Alexander Hare in the East Indies, a reappraisal, and you'll see it's in the journal called The Great Circle. So let's have a look at this one in a bit more detail. And we'll see this is an article and it's in a publication called The Great Circle, and it tells you they've got holdings for this particular journal. So if you want this, you can put in a request and we will send you a copy. If you're a member, it's free. If you're not a member, you'll have to pay, of course. So let's go back to research. So we'll click on the options is back to search. And this time, let's try a place. I have ancestors in St Ives, so let's just type in Ives in the topic, and let's just press search. Okay, again, we got a nice response. We've got 92 things. And the reason why I just put Ives is because Saint can be SAINT or ST, and you're not sure which version is used. Okay, so again, let's have a look on the refined searches, and we see we've got quite a lot of articles. We've got quite a collection of authors there, and we've got microfiche. We've got a few things on the web. And so forth. So if we go down and have a look at the subject here, and we can see that we've got St Ives in Huntington, and we've also got St Ives in Cornwall, and you can see a little bit there that says registers of birth. So basically anything that's dealing with birth, deaths and marriages has the topic register of birth. So let's have a look at that register of birth, because maybe there's some registers of birth to do with the St Ives that we're looking for. So here we have quite a few records. We have 11 records, and you can see we've got a lot of St Ives, the Primitive Methodist Circus, baptisms, 1832 to 1866, and a lot by Sheila Townsend. She's published a lot of indexes to the nonconformist churches of St Ives. So if you look at them, they all say digital copy at GSV premises. So you can click in it and see the details. You probably won't see that much more, but it'll just tell you it's a CD and it's at the digital copy at the GSV premises. So again, what you can do is come into the GSV, or if you're at home, you can send in a research request and ask one of our researchers to look in that index to see if the family that you're looking for was part of the Primitive Methodist Church in St Ives. Okay, so let's go back and look at our results again. So just click on those little up that top right hand corner and the little things. So it says back, and that brings you back to the records that you had. And again, we're just looking at the register of St Ives. So if we just want to untick that and perhaps just look at St Ives Cornwall, we could look at that. So we can just go see. Again, a lot of them are just articles. You can see there's 6 articles, and you can see the journals they're in, and most of them are digital copies at the Genealogical Society of Victoria.